I'm going to cover a few key patterns in this video. Pattern number 5 is the key pattern of being out of body or numb. Now, you come into this world as resilient beings, capable of recovering from the daily ups and downs and mishaps. And as toddlers, you fall down many times a day and bounce right back up. Now, this is how you're designed to be. So the key pattern of being out of body or numb occurs when people forget this truth. And the key pattern may develop as the result of a single major trauma or repeated traumas in which you disassociate as a defense mechanism in the moment in order to protect yourself. You pull your consciousness out of your body so as not to feel the pain that's occurring. Now, the problem is that you can often remain disconnected in this way long after the trauma is over and when there's no further protection needed. Now, people who are out of their body and numb, they don't fully experience their lives. They catch only a fraction of what is happening to them and around them. And they tend to weave when they walk and bump into things. And they have many careless mishaps, always bumping into things. They lose track of time, unable to account for where they were and what they were doing. And they cannot fully experience their emotions. And they may not even be able to feel their clothes touch their body and touch their skin because they're not fully present inside of their bodies. So a void exists within them. And just also consider the word denial. It contains the words deny all. Now, pattern number 6, the other pattern I want to look at in this video, is the key pattern of unhealthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are like the semi-permeable membranes of cells, which have an innate wisdom about what to let in and what to keep out. You want to let in supportive energies and you definitely want to keep out unsupportive energies, right? Now, boundaries become unhealthy when people let too many energies in. In other words, they have no boundaries. They also become unhealthy when people keep too many things out by putting up walls and barriers, keeping others at a distance. Do you know some people like that? Now, some people are great at opening to supportive energies. However, they then pull these energies from others in a way that's draining and depleting to the giver. Perhaps you've also experienced this around certain people whereby when they leave you, you just feel exhausted, you feel drained. They exhaust the people they're with, placing strain on relationships and ultimately driving people away from them. And it's not just one-sided because in these cases of energy vampirism, so to speak, both the giver and the receiver are exhibiting unhealthy boundaries. The receiver is taking too much energy and the giver is allowing too much energy to be taken. After all, if you think about it, it takes two to tango. So if you've had the experience of being drained and depleted by others in this way, you may create super strong boundaries that make it impossible for real sharing to occur. So you end up blocking everything from coming in, even the good stuff. And that means relationships suffer with this expression of the pattern because intimate heart-to-heart connection, either romantic or platonic, it just can't occur. So basically, you become unapproachable. So in healing this pattern, it's common to flip-flop back and forth between diffuse boundaries and excessive boundaries before finding a balance, finding that centeredness in appropriate sharing, giving, and receiving. So take some time to consider the two patterns I've shared in this video and notice if either or both are reflected in your life.